It's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate the support of the channel and all of that good stuff. What have we here but Tier 4? Tier 4. This is my EU account. New player experience stuff. Let's talk low tiers and what I think is kind of a sleeper monster. This thing really is a beast at Tier 4. I quite enjoyed the P26/40. I needed to look it up before I started this video, but I did not. Whether or not I did a review on it, I think I might have skipped it actually when the Czech tanks came out, or Polish, or whatever these are. What are these? I don't know. What am I doing? Who knows? This is actually Italian, all right? So settle down. It's Italian. And Italian medium. And the Italian mediums at low tiers until you get to the Pantera are actually fairly well armored, not super mobile medium tanks. It's quite the change when you go into the autoloader crew. But right off the bat, we get a T6, and I thump a little thump in there. It only does about 120 alpha or so. Has a pretty decent pen, though, and pretty gnarly armor. I'm going to say gnarly. For a Tier 4 medium, not bad. The thing about low tiers, though, is the idea of whether something's a medium or a heavy or whatever it's sort of nebulous. There's a lot of light tanks at Tier 4 that are kind of heavily armored. This is no different. It's considered a medium tank, but I'd say it's more of a heavy-ish tank in its gameplay. You can take this thing into the brawling areas and have a reasonable expectation that your armor is going to do okay. Not amazing, but okay. So I got 230 damage right here. We are here on Ensk. I have a good crowd with me. Nobody went over into the field. I've got a couple shots off, and we're just going to come around this way and see what we can do with a little bit of armor here. Valentines, okay, they're kind of tough. Shoot really fast. What I don't want to do with this guy is let him track me and get me stuck. So we'll do this, and we'll do a little side scrape of llama. And then we find him, and then it's my doppelganger over there getting thumped. Alright, he's blocking, so I'll just take the shot. Light him on fire. That's going to add some good damage. He dies, and we'll just go back to that little fella, and we'll take him down, and we're up to 662. Pretty fast reload at about 4 seconds. That guy's there. Now the Valentine. Valentine's getting shot from multiple directions. This is how you kill a Valentine because they have pretty good armor. It's a good deal to just get all kinds of around that guy and take him out. I'm just going to let him die, and I'll move on. I'm up to 778. Now the Cap has an issue. Now I said we'd talk a little bit about new players, guys. So let's take a look. Look at the map and see what's going on. All right. I guess I already gave it away, but I want all my new players to take a look at the map. And this is the biggest decision that gets porked away by new players. And this is a great, great example. All right, choose your adventure, my friends. You're with the big glob. All right, here we are. The amoeba is nom-nomming through the enemy. We got a great game going as far as we are concerned. It's not a whole lot of fun as far as they're concerned. That's a video for another time. What do you do? Okay, what do you do? So we can say it depends, but I am going to say in this case it does not depend because it's a small map, and I don't care how slow you are, you can get back. Maybe if you're the guys taking on the Hetzer over here, you need to clean him up. You don't want to just turn around and let the Hetzer derp you in the butt, okay? You never want that. You just, it's not good. All right, don't let him hetz you in the butt. But anyway, once you deal with him, what do you do? Is it in your brain? Okay, let's see. This is one of those it depends things. I can't just go blitzing across this open field because I got this feller. I end up missing him. Look at that. I block his damage. Looks like he's got some kind of stock gun. He does a whole 60. I need to get rid of this guy. So far, though, the Cap's okay because I've got a couple guys there so I can start fighting these dudes. I need to back up and not let the Matilda shoot me in the side of the turret 14 times. It's always a good idea. There we go. B2's moving in. Cap's still fine for the moment. Try to put a shot on the Matilda. Matilda's, again, there's another one. They have pretty good armor. Try to stick one there into that flat plate armor. There we go. Oh, he realizes what's happening and he makes a little drive forward, so I stop hitting him in that soft spot. Now we got guys swarming around this dude. The Cap is looking a little bit endangered. So let's finish off the Matilda. This is not where you want to be in this game, surrounded by multiple tanks. And let's just head on back. Even though it still looks good, it's 9-3. We're going back. All right, so it's almost automatic, guys. Go back, right? It depends comes into play when I look at it and I said, well, it seems to be okay now. I wasn't personally taking care of the Hetzer, so they did that. I couldn't just go blitzing back because there were guys right there. I had to deal with them, but I kept my lobster eye on the cap, and all of a sudden it's a problem, right? Maybe without that B2, we come really close to losing this. I just relied on somebody else on the EU server. How smart do you think that is overall, guys? You think that's a good idea? Good, bad? Good, bad. Which one do you think it is? I think it's pretty bad. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think it works very well overall. Over time, I think you end up losing. Look at all this bouncing I'm doing. At 120, but holy cow. Dink. Another bounce. Just knocking this guy down. 1,500 damage. He got absolutely nuked. Can I sneak the shot on them? There we go. I get the AT for the last kill. 1,617, 345 assists, 2 kills. Guido seal clubbing. Hey, at least I didn't use gold. All right, I didn't even carry a single round of gold. Haven't fired a single round of gold on this account yet. But I think it's a good illustration there of a couple things. Number one, this is kind of a beast at Tier 4. I like this little tank. I don't know if you would want to run it for a long time at Tier 4, but you're not going to be bothered grinding this tank at Tier 4 because it's actually pretty darn good for its tier. Number two, new guys. Winning a flank in general, go back. Especially if that flank or the cap is threatened. With a little bit of the nuance, caveat area, it depends stuff of how do I go about going back. As in, Guido couldn't just go after him because I had to deal with those guys or I'm going to get shot in the rear. Or I need to take the long way, which I really didn't want to do. I was able to engage them and keep an eye on cap and get there in time, but I did rely a little bit, probably more than I would have liked, on my own teammates. There's a lot of different little things going on. Those are the nuanced decisions that are going to turn games into wins later on. Not games like this where it was just a romple stomp all the way across the board, but in closer games where you make that good decision to get back and get the reset. That is all I've got for today, guys. I appreciate all the support of the channel. We will see you.